I do not speak of the common myth of the rainbow of common lore. We all know of the Rainbow Bridge, though seldom do we walk it, and almost never entirely to the other side. This is not about the human eye, the most fallible and primitive thing which perceives a swipe of red, blue, and yellow. And from this perception, the most crumbling of foundations, story upon story are laid atop a fundamental misconception, an error, if you will. Therefore, let us disregard the illusion of color. Disregard tricky images as we know them to be. Disregard the discordantly noisy chorus of the world. Disregard that spooky action at a distance. Let us focus on the miracle of the breath, the intake of all the invisible information of an environment, and most important of that information, yes, vibration. Source is vibration, and from it, myriads upon myriads of illusions are thrown. All, in fact, is illusion. Just as the sun is not a source of heat, rather a concentration of heat. And don't we say that the sun sets, though we know it to be a fact that the earth moves and the sun never does set or rise. In the beginning was the Word, the vibration. It is true God said, "Let there be light." So from the vibration, there was day and night, and so on and so forth. Sky, sea, vegetation, sun, moon, creatures, animals. Then, yes, finally, man. My point, dear reader, is this. We, man, is the bottom rung on the cosmic ladder. You can call it Jacob's ladder, if you must. However, I will not discuss my distaste for that scoundrel, Jacob. No, I will only profess that he does not own the ladder in this parable. And in this analogy, it is only my intention to illustrate that it is much easier for us to come down the ladder than to toil upward. Man, being the bottom rung, beneath all, well, this is why we are unable to traverse above and play in the divine. What do the ignorant sciences call it? Dark matter. Ironically, there is nothing dark about that brightest, most divine light of lights. Yes, they refer to it as dark because they are ignorant. But if they knew that this dark matter was neither dark nor matter, well, then they would know all there is to know, for this is the storehouse of all. For it is the shadow that contains all the information of its subject. I digress, forgive me. I have begun to speak as the stupid animals do, albeit poetic. The last thing we need are words and derivative speeches. I have been avoiding the plain fact that, had I the talent of the great man and wordsmith Hermes Trismegistus himself, I could not articulate the experience of the black rainbow, that black void, that broken promise between God and man, that shadow of God